welcome to Friday, everyone. Welcome back. Let me just double check. For some reason, nope. All right. I had this odd suspicion I didn't turn on one of the streams, but evidently it looks like I did it right. Welcome back. Just to quickly recap, yesterday, MEDS, we did not talk about MEDS. It went from 450 to 5, so it wasn't even really on scan. And then, because I ended at 8:45 a.m. and at that point it only gone from 420 to 470. But so we did not. I always like to. I know sometimes you get a lot of the revisionist history. And people are like, oh, you should have nailed this one. I mean, listen, never mention MEDS yesterday because it wasn't up enough by the time I ended the stream. Now I can tell you this. And I'm sure there's several SteadyTrade Team members that are on pre-market prep. Once I went live at 9, this was it was about the only stock I talked about, because at that point, it'd gone from 4 to 6 and was totally on our radar because of the float, because of the value. So, in summary, this is just, these are the ones. These are the ones that you have to be scanning for, you have to be looking for. 2 million floaters trading ridiculous volume that are breaking the high a day. I mean, this thing at 10:45 a.m. was beautiful. So that being said, again, never mentioned this on pre-market prep. Go back, look at your charts yesterday, look at this thing, look at what it was doing. And that's what you want to look for today. Because if there's another stock that starts spiking at 8:45 or 9 or 9:30, because ultimately, remember, I want to make you self-sufficient. I want you to be able to. The reason I go over as many scenarios as possible in as short a time as possible. I'm trying to lay out that template. We're doing reps here. Okay. Again, I'm a dumb meathead. But it's like shooting free throws. How do you get better at shooting free throws? You shoot free throws. So that's what we're trying to do here. Put in those reps. And so listen, if I disconnect 10 minutes from now and a minute later, your scan pops up a 2 million floater up 100% that's breaking out on the daily chart that has news trading ridiculous volume. There you go. There you go. That's what you're looking for. All right, let's get right to work. And I am going to get out of here a little early today. I got a 2-hour webinar with the SteadyTrade team at 9 a.m. So let's get done what we can get done. AMC, meme stonks. AMC, this breaks 50. You're back in Friday squeeze mode. Oh no, I don't even have notes ready. I hate it when I'm not prepared. Stream 611. Remember the weekend watch list. I always bug you on Fridays. Stockstotrade.com/watch list goes out Sunday. It's free. Get it. So anyway, AMC over 50 squeeze is back on, and then Clove gapping as well. Let me bring up a 16. So Clove over 16, same thesis. So that's kind of my two mains right now. Let's get to work. CRSP has news, says Scott. CRSP. CRISPR. Ooh! Love me some CRISPR. Chart, pretty crappy. But, and when I say I love CRISPR, I like the technology. I'm not necessarily saying this is the great setup. If you're not familiar with CRISPR, we live in unique times. It's cool technology. You should know what CRISPR is, the technology. The stock's okay if it can break multi-month resistance at 138. Higher price stock. I'll probably revisit this for the weekly watch list. This isn't like what we talk for this is more of a swing trade type. CRSP over 138, multi-month breakout. M. Corvino asked about DraftKings. I'm probably going to say, who cares? Yeah, who cares? Ultimately, look at the lines. So, I've got these lines I drew probably 2 months ago. I mean, this stock, there's just, look at all these levels. So, yes, it's a SPAC. Yes, it's a Cathie Wood play. Yes, online gambling is coming everywhere, but I don't know. I see no edge here, okay? Now, if it can bust through some of these levels, different story. And ultimately, the thing is, keep in mind, hot sector over. We had a hot sector in the gambling stuff. Remember Dave Portnoy and Penn and DraftKings, but that story's just kind of faded, Now I still think, we're going 50 state legal on online gambling, or 49 state or 48 state legal. I mean, it's coming, but you just don't have the emotion has faded, which always happens with hot sectors. Well, except for electric vehicles. Here we are 16 months later and electric vehicles are still a hot sector. But just understand, and I've talked about this a lot this week. I mean, we're trading emotion here, Emotion, emotion, emotion. Madness, animal spirits, as they say. And it's just, the story's just kind of over. States will continue to legalize, and so you need a catalyst. Samir says NOVN is exploding. NOVN. 15 million float, traded 4 million shares. Multi-month breakout over 15. Let's get there. So low-ish float, good volume. Multi-month breakout. What do these guys do? This sounds vaguely familiar. Biotech. Come on. Look, whoop, there we go. What did I do? I'm getting too click happy. Nitrous oxide basement. Hippie crack! That's not a... Is hippie crack offensive? You guys know what hippie crack is, right? So, that'll probably get me in trouble. Anyway, nitrous oxide based medicine. It's a coronavirus play. What's the news? So we got news. We got low float, 940. Basically, let's leave it at this. This is today's MEDS. High day breaks post 945. So, all right, guys, I got to run. Again, crazy busy day for me. And as always, but I got to eat my 6 poached eggs and then get ready for a 2-hour webinar. So, yeah, check out the weekly watch list. Remember, go to stockstotrade.com/premarket prep to get the newsletter. So any links I mention, and if you can't be here live, usually like mid-morning, you'll get a recap. It's also free. Check out the SteadyTrade Team. Have a great weekend, and don't do too much hippie crack over the weekend. You'll hear helicopters. Oh, yeah. I'm probably going to get in trouble for that one. So, all right. See you next week.